Banahene Tutorial Collections welcomes you to another Windows tutorials, and in this video I want to walk you through some keyboard shortcuts. That is my favorite keyboard shortcuts I normally work with whenever I get access to the Windows Explorer on my Windows interface. So without any further ado, let's dive in and let me show you the keyboard shortcuts I normally work with. Now this is my Windows interface, and this file explorer, or the Windows Explorer we are talking about, is a Windows utility that helps you to manage your files and available directories. Now if you want to access and work with this file explorer, you need to open this particular window, and to do this you hold the Windows key and the letter E. So quickly you can see that I have this Windows Explorer, or this file explorer window, open with this keyboard shortcut. And let me show you the essence of this keyboard shortcut I'm going to utilize to you. Is when you don't have your mouse connected, or you don't have your mouse working properly, you can use this keyboard shortcut to navigate through this window and get access to your files and directories. So this keyboard shortcut has opened this particular window for me. If I want to have additional window, I can hold the keyboard shortcut once again, which is Windows E. And now you can see that I have this two windows open with this similar keyboard shortcut. So in this case, if I want to compare some files and folders, I can do that with this opened windows. Now let's assume I want to close any of these windows. Definitely I have to make one as an active window, and to do this I'm going to hold the Alt key and the Tab key, and this is going to provide me with these open windows. So whilst my fingers are held down with the Alt key, I will use the Tab key to navigate this open window. So if I want to make this particular window as the active window, I release the keyboard shortcut, and that is going to make this active window available. Therefore, to close this particular window, I'm going to hold the Alt key and the F4. Now you can see that this particular window is opened, and as you can see, I am utilizing this favorite keyboard shortcut. Now this is the only window available that is related to the file explorer. If I want to navigate through this window, I can use the Tab key on the keyboard. And to make this work properly, you need to make this window an active window. So the Alt key and the Tab key, then you select the window. Now that we have the window selected, when I press the Tab key, you can see that there are some options that are navigating. Currently I have the search tab selected. If I press the Tab key, this moves to this particular section, which is called the navigation pane. If I press the Tab key once again, this moves to this section, which is called the file and folder window display. When I press the Tab key again, this moves to another section, which is called this particular area, the status bar. And when I press the Tab key again, it moves back to this navigation buttons. And when I press the Tab key once again, this moves to the menu bar whilst we have the search tab selected. Now if you have a particular pane selected, which is this particular menu bar, you can use the arrow keys to navigate through the options that you see. Now when I press the arrow key, that is the down arrow key, I have this item selected. If I use the right, so you can use the navigational keys or the arrow keys to navigate through your items. But if you want to jump from one section to another, you use the Tab key, and that is going to move. Tab key, and now I have my navigation selected, and this is the quick access. If I use the down arrow key, you can see that I am scrolling down, and when I use the up arrow key, this is also moving up, and as you can see, I am navigating through these options we have in the navigation pane. So to jump from one section to another within the file explorer, we use the Tab key. But if you want to get access to the individual commands or options within a section, we use the navigational keys, which are the up and the down arrow key, and also the left and the right arrow key. So you can see how I am navigating through my navigation pane. When I press the Tab key, I jump to this particular section, and I can use my arrow keys to select, Tab key. So this is how to navigate through the file explorer window. Now if I get to a particular option within the navigation pane, Currently you can see that I have this local disk H selected. If I use the up arrow key, I have the pictures location selected, document, and if I press the enter key on the keyboard, I'm going to have its related content available in this particular section. Therefore, when this is selected, you can use the tab key and that will jump you to the selected items, and then you can use your arrow keys to navigate through. And if you want to get options for this selected item, you can use the shift key and the F10 on the keyboard, and this will provide you a context menu that will give you some option to explore this selected item. To cancel this option, you press the escape key on the keyboard, and now you can use your arrow keys to navigate through these items. Now that I have this window open, which is the document window, because when I move to the title bar, I have the name as document. If I want to have a similar window to this, I'm going to hold the control key and the letter N. So now you can see that I have a similar window of this current window, and now I have two windows open on my desktop. If I want to snap these windows side by side so that I can compare some files and folders, I'm going to hold the Windows key and the left arrow key, because this is the current active window. So if I hold the Windows key and the right arrow key, this snap this particular window to the left side, and I'm going to have other windows opened at the right side. Therefore, if I want to select any of these, I can use my mouse. And you have to notice this particular video, we are emphasizing on the keyboard shortcut. So if I use the tab key, this helps me to navigate through all these opened windows that we have here. And if I select this window, which is the File Explorer, I'll press the enter key on the keyboard, and now I have these two windows opened side by side, and I can compare files and folders as well. Now this is the active window. If I want to make this the active window, I hold the Alt key and the tab key, and now this becomes the active window. So I can perform certain actions within this particular window. And as usual, if you want to also perform something within this window, you hold the Alt key and the tab key. Now in this section, or in this active window, if I want to create a folder, I'll hold the control key, the shift key, and the letter N. And now you can see that a folder is created here. I can give a folder name, then you press the enter key. Now you can see that I have this folder created, and when you move to this window, this folder is also available because we have the same location selected. If I want to rename this particular folder, I can press the F2 on the keyboard, and now you can see that the name is selected. Therefore, I can type the name that I want to have for this particular directory. Now let's assume that after changing this name, I want to also change this particular name. I need not to press the enter key. Therefore, I can press the tab key on the keyboard, and that is going to save this name to this folder and jump to the next item, which I can have a new name for it. Now this is selected, therefore I can type a new name for this particular folder. When I press the tab key, this moves to the next item, next item, next item, and when I'm done with the renaming of this particular folders or directories, I'm going to press the enter key on the keyboard, and everything is settled down. And as you can see, these are some of the computing skills you need to possess that is going to help you to work with your computer, whether without the mouse or with the availability of the mouse. If I press F3 within this active window, I'm going to have this search box selected. Therefore, if I want to search for a particular item or information within this section, I can type the name of that particular item, and now when you do so, this is going to bring the item that relates to the search that we have in this search box. So these are some of the favorite keyboard shortcuts I normally work with in the File Explorer window, especially if my mouse is not working properly, and I want to showcase this shortcut to you and also put that into practice. Also, I have videos about this File Explorer window that shows you all the sections of this window and also explore you to other functionalities of this File Explorer. I'm going to drop that video in the description below. Please check it out after watching this video. I want to say a very big thank you for having your time to watch this video, and I also appreciate for you to like, share, and comment as well. and we shall meet in the next video. Thank you.